Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. Sorry, there's like random music happening, but it's because, like, look at this skyline in New York. These are rooftop bars for you. Anyway, we are working on Macbeth, and today we get to hear from Lady Macbeth. So what is going on? We are at Macbeth's home, which is in Venice, and he has sent a letter ahead of time to her saying that he's going to be king, that these witches have said that he's going to be king, and she's all excited and gotten a little stabby about this, and she wants this to happen. And so she went off to greet the king when he arrived, and while she was greeting him, in the beginning of Act 1, Scene 7, which is where we are now, Macbeth had a moment to himself where he's like, I literally have no good reason to kill the king except that I want to be king, so I need to not do it. So she comes in and she's like, the king's kind of looking for you, and he's like, yeah, we're not actually gonna kill him tonight. And she's like, excuse me? And he's like, yeah, there really isn't a good reason to do this. And she says, what beast was then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time, nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn, as you have done to this. So it's kind of intense from her perspective. She's like, okay, so maybe you don't want to kill him anymore, but you and I made a deal. We made a pact, we made a bargain, and you were gonna do this with me, and now you're backing out? Like, come on. Had I been, nursing our child, I would have let our child starve and killed him if I had promised you that I had done that, because I had promised you that I had done that. So you kind of owe this to me for us to go and kill King Duncan. And he doesn't really like that response, but she has more of a rebuttal, and we get to hear more of that rebuttal tomorrow, because it's fun to draw out Lady Mac as opposed to squishing her all into one thing. So we get to hear more from her tomorrow as things go along, and I will see you tomorrow for that. Mwah.